We just heard about a whole lot of articles that have been dumped on us about BT and how he used to roll, especially back because he'd been a superstar in the VFL, of course, for Richmond and then Collingwood, Coleman medalist. But then right at the end went to Paran, captain coach.
Cracked him at Collingwood and just went to Paran.
Went to Paran, and we've got a whole lot of articles that have emerged out of that phase of the Bristler's life.
What is interesting, I was knackered coming out of the AFL, VFL, but still managed to kick 16 in that game.
So we'll get to
I guess it's seen it folded at the end of the year.
more of those articles coming up.
Two boxes full, Warriors got.
2 boxes full. So then we've got the Wolfpack getting around maybe what we should retitle it. Domo, we've got some tweets.
A couple of references to BT's news segment. Michael Scamp suggests the Buffalo Roam could be one. Trav Coots, Over the Hill. Shane, I think it's Bitey. Thank you, Brian. And he's with emphasis on Brian. Adam Haas, Bristol's Brazen Bits, and Brad Harrison.
No, I like Cool Breeze.
The Cool Breeze Chronicles.
Yes.
Yeah, the Cool Breeze Chronicles. I like that.
Bristlegate, the Moustache Diaries, the Second Raiders, they're all starting to pile in.
The second
I absolutely love it.
Spud, you sat in on a All-Australian Selection Committee meeting on Thursday.
That's right.
You did.
Yep.
Anything you can reveal there without giving up?
Oh, no, there was a few topics discussed, and one of the topics was about the draft day, trying to freshen that up, and for clubs to be able to trade picks, Brian.
So
interesting.
I mean, as Purple said,
And it's only on the table.
No, this
JB.
is like, but it's been discussed now for a long time.
I know.
But why? What interests me is why is the All-Australian Committee having anything to do with this?
No,
That's an AFL initiative.
did
That's
you
got
actually-
bugger all to do with the All-Australian.
Very good question.
Did you actually discuss the team?
We did, but it was just a topic of conversation. I'm probably giving too much away, by the way, but all clubs know about it, and you know about
No,
it.
I know,
I
but
think-
what's the All-Australian Committee discussing it for?
Yeah,
That's
this is
not
when
your
we-
charter.
Just pick the team.
Why were you briefed?
Oh, well, we're quite knowledgeable in all aspects of football, Brian. You know that. Not only the team, I picked that in about 5 minutes. And then we got into the big topics.
Spud, you and I have just had a conversation outside the studio with a friend of mine from Perth
This
who
one's...
played at Claremont about the same period that JB allegedly played at
Now,
Claremont.
BT, you had a go at me of not being named in the St Kilda team of the century, which
Only
I
because
ran
you
for
weren't.
4 or 5 years.
And the Bungaree team.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
I'm led to believe, like everybody here is, Mark Brayshaw, second in the sand over at Claremont.
Yeah.
All JB, I kicked 10 goals.
Nine.
9
10,
goals in
9
Claremont
goals.
reserves.
We're hearing there's been a little embellishment.
I think there has been, JB.
Of the 9 goals.
Perhaps JB was in the thirds, not
We
the
thought it
second.
might have been the Colts, JB.
Bloody thing. I was too old for the Colts. I was 23.
BT, one
Can't
of his
play
mates here,
Colts.
played at Claremont.
He's
I
out
won't have
there.
it.
Kenny Gillam's out there.
Absolute horse.
No, Eddie reckons there's no
that is.
reserves Guernsey for you, JB.
What I'll do, in fact, I think we've already done this, but I've just handed Bristle, and you've now seen it. I've just
Yes.
handed Tunnel Cliff, our man, the producer,
Is it there?
because it got sent to me, the clipping of the Claremont West Perth reserves game in 1990. I'm just reading it here. Something like 25-18 to 4-9. So we gave him a nice pasting. But I see here Purple.
Yep.
Claremont, Brayshaw 9. And then I look down a
How
little
many
bit.
contested ball?
It's 9 goals, Spud.
Yeah, but contested ball.
And then I see best for well, of course he'd be the best player, but looks after himself. But Jason Norrish, third best, played a lot of football for Freo, and I think over here for
Over
Melbourne.
for Melbourne as well.
So whoever's running with that Colts garbage, Brian, you can knock right on the head. And in the South Fremantle team against me that day, Bristle, was none other than Basil Zemp. So obviously served it up to Baz.
Please tell me that you're playing on Basil.
Just a
Was he
lazy
in,
9.
It wasn't a
Baz-
media game, was it?
Was Baz inside or outside player?
I don't remember him getting too close to me as I was clunking him everywhere.
Come
Spud.
on,
I'm
Baz.
told there are a lot of Joe the Gooses over the top.
You
Well, you
can't-
were
So to Jim, if indeed his information is
You
right.
can't play Colts when you're 23.
No, come on,
It's
JB.
actually you're not allowed to.
Own up, mate.
Not only, I think it was the reserves
We need
grand
to see
final
proof
against
of
South
this.
Fremantle, and I think 14 marks. For Coates High, you're listening to the footy preview.